world a peek at its next small car. Japanese students set a record with AA batteries, and there's loose talk about the new Volkswagen Scirocco. I'm Ji Young-min, and this is Fastlane Daily, brought to you by the movie War, starring Jet Li and Jason Statham in theaters today.
When Jet Li meets Jason Statham,
he killed my partner.
It's War. War, rated R, in theaters August 24th.
It looks like it's choking on a screen door, but Ford says its new Verve concept showcases the company's next wave of small cars. Ford Europe released images of the Verve concept yesterday, along with news that it's a preview of the next Ford Fiesta for Europe and a future small cars for North America and Japan as well. The Verve shows off a highly sculpted body shape Ford calls kinetic design. That's the styling approach shown recently on the new Ford Mondeo. Ford says the Verve's color and interior were inspired by the worlds of fashion and cosmetics, while the center stack and instrument panel takes its cues from mobile phones. We'll see the Verve in chrome and lipstick red at the Frankfurt Auto Show next month. Students in Japan have made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for building the fastest battery-powered electric car. But it's not an ordinary electric car. It's powered by 192 AA batteries, the same kind as the dead ones in your TV remote control right now. The students hit 75 miles per hour in the vehicle, not as much as a car as Spock's funeral pod from Star Trek II. You say you have an Aston Martin DB9, but really want one of those new DBS models, like James Bond? Don't wait for unscrupulous dealers to add an extra zero. You can turn your DB9 into a DBS, at least looks-wise. It's a new kit from the UK's Project Con. The DB9S package comes with ground effects mimicking the new DBS styling. It also comes with the same 20-inch wheels Aston Martin used on the original DBS concept. You'll look like 007, but save like Money Penny. Just try to keep it upright. Next up, is Scirocco coming to our shores? That's in the internet rumor mill after this.
So my favorite year for cars, I guess, would have to be 1984. My first car was an 84 Mazda B2000. My second
Want to be a part of the Fastlane Daily team? Go to our feed at feed.fastlanedaily.com and help us vote for the stories you want to see on tomorrow's show. Got a story for us? Send us an email at tips@fastlanedaily.com or send us an AIM at Fastlane Daily. And don't forget to subscribe to Fastlane Daily on your favorite internet video provider. It was a sad day for VW fans in the US. That is, when Volkswagen said the US wouldn't get a version of the company's new Scirocco concept. That's the sporty coupe shown late last year at the Paris Auto Show. As some news outlets reported, the reason was American dealers just didn't want it. They thought the coupe would compete directly with the popular GTI hatchback, and they weren't convinced there's a large enough market in the US for a coupe. But now, there's mounting chatter that VW officials will overrule dealers and appeal directly to buyers. Word is, they think the Scirocco is a sure bet for the fickle US market. And the production model could show up at the Geneva Auto Show next year. So let us know, do you think the Scirocco will make it in the US, or is it just too, European? That wraps up Fastlane Daily for today. Tune in next week when we go to the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas and try to buy a Peugeot. See ya.
Fastlane Daily is brought to you by War, starring Jet Li and Jason Statham in theaters August 24th.